last night, and the humidity is really high today in our yard. And I'm just comfortable like I am. If you guys don't like it, don't watch. So today I want to talk a little more about building a house. I watched a couple of videos last night about some guy that was saying what it costs to build here, and I thought, you know what? You're so full of bullshit. I hate to tell you. He's talking that it's 20,000 pesos a square meter to put hollow block up. I don't know where this guy's at, but it isn't in the Philippines. Hollow blocks are, I don't know, 10 pesos a piece, and the labor that costs to put them up is about, I don't know, 800 pesos a day. And they can lay, I don't know, 20 feet of 4 foot tall fence, one guy in a day easily. So what's he talking about? I mean, that doesn't turn into anywhere near what he was just talking about. These guys are hiring contractors, and you don't need one. That's bullshit. Some cities you need to have a plan, and that's true. I'll give him that. But if you're in most of the barangays and you're buying mostly to build a house, or you're in a rice field, if there's any structure in the rice field, you could add on to it, and you don't need any permits. Yeah, well, you don't need permits here anyway. I built my whole house with nothing. I don't need any of that bullshit. And it's, you just have to be smart. Hire your own guys. Don't you don't have to find an engineer. Wait, some guys want to have an engineer so they get a real nice plan for their house. I get it. I didn't. I drew my own pictures. Contractors are just, as far as I can see, they're a bunch of thieves. I haven't heard of one guy that got a contractor yet that was worth the shit. All they do is they charge you extra money. Remember, a high-paying guy in the Philippines is 800 pesos. It's about 12 bucks. If you're paying more than that, you're getting fucked. It's that simple. Get the Vaseline out, because it's not real. You're paying that contractor who's taking your money. I've got a beautiful house. It's well over 6,800 or 7,800 square. I don't even know how big it is. I put a lot of money into it, but my house is covered in artwork every inch. It's like the paint. I've gone over this before. They're going to tell you got to put like this acid underwash on the concrete. No, don't. Bullshit. All the new paints have that built into it. That's from like the 1960s, and these fucking idiot contractors, they think that they can make you buy it anyway. You put that on the walls of your concrete, and within 3 months, you're going to watch the paint start flaking off. Okay? Hey, steal the brain rot. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, they're going to have you put it on there, and then within 3 months, your paint's going to start peeling off. I see it all over town. All the Americans that build houses, they get roped into buying that shit. Hey, the paint shops love it because it's expensive. I don't know. It smells like battery acid, so do your own judgment. But my house, I painted once 7 years ago. My paint's perfect. Here, I'll show you. I can actually prove what I'm saying. There's my paint. Still absolutely perfect everywhere. I mean, you can see the white stains coming. That's because that's cheap paint. It was water-based paint that I put on the walls. I used expensive paint to paint my house. Expensive as in some of my interior walls are car paint because I like the colors that I could get. More extravagant, more extreme. I didn't care about the little bit of extra cash. It wasn't that much money. But then again, I built my house. I started 8 years ago. So I got a little better deal than you poor suckers are. But if you're going to build a house, use your brain, guys. Use your brains. You want wells. You want at least 2 wells on your property. You want 1 well for your house. Even if you have city water, get a well. And you want 1 well for your garden. And again, even if you have city water, you want a well. One of the wells, it's good you could have, like for your garden, don't even have an electric pump. Get a diesel-powered pump there. I don't know, 250 bucks. Run on diesel fuel, they pump a shitload of water. So if you're going to, they actually use them for irrigation. You don't have to have even one that big. You can get one that's 2-inch. I have a 3-inch well pump. And that's for our gardening and our garden stuff. And it also fills my fish pond. And I tell everybody, you know what? If you're going to build a house here, put a fish pond in. Put 10,000 tilapia fingerlings. They're like that big. A year later, you got tilapia to eat. I don't eat the tilapia, but I love going down to my fishing pond at night. Me and my dog. I take my dachshund puppy most of the time now, and we sit down there and we fish by ourselves in the quiet and the peace. No mosquitoes out at night, or very few. And we just catch fish and toss them back in. Or we catch fish and I bring them up and give them to my wife, and she cooks them and gives them to the cats. It's relaxing to have a nice fish pond. Tennis court. I have a pickleball court. I haven't used it in 2 years. It's kind of a ratty mess right now. It's to be repainted. But for about $100, I can repaint it all. Then my pickleball court's back, which is nice. It needs some screen put back around it, but it's still there. You could do shit like that if you have the yard space. Have a nice garden. Dude, you want a big garden. My garden is, 75 meters long and 50 meters wide, and it's all raised beds. And my wife, during the year round, she's growing something in that garden. Trees on your property. This is a really big deal. Pick trees that are going to do you some good, like cherry trees. We have a couple cherry trees on the property. They're nice. The cherries are good. They're Philippine cherries. They're really good. They're really not called cherries. The Filipinos call them cherry trees, but umbrella trees are really nice. They put a lot of shade in your yard. Now remember, if you have shade trees on your property, it's great to sit in the shade. However, you don't get any grass. The shade kills the grass, so you don't get any. And we're actually in the midst of trimming all of our trees. Actually, I'm going to walk around and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, see the shade down in the bottom? See our pretty grass? Shade. And if you look over there, let's see, how can I show you this? Kind of hard. Well, there you go. You can see there's no grass from the shade already. See these trees? These were trimmed 3 months ago. Trimmed down to stubs. You could see this right there. You can't really tell, but we trimmed that tree. This one we cut 10 feet off of. See, we cut that one down. You can see down there, this tree here, we topped it, and look, they're already growing up 10 feet. I'm going to walk over here and show you some more. Just give me a second. I got to get around this mess. Banana trees are really nice. They're self-growing. Once you grow one, you always have banana trees. They keep reproducing. See how we're cutting that tree down? That tree looked like that big tall thing right there. The big tall one out there. That's what this looked like this morning. Now it's trimmed. And in 2 months, it'll look like that again. They grow super fast. This tree here, it was about the size of a big umbrella. It's a miracle fruit tree. Worthless tree. I don't even like the tree. I wish we'd cut it down. My wife likes it. It's got thorns. No, well, I don't want to say it has thorns, but it does. But the bees like it. They're not honeybees. They're just bees that sting, and I don't like that. So to me, we can cut it down. It wouldn't hurt my feelings. I like those trees, the coconut trees, the palm trees. I love them. They look nice. They're pretty. Another tree that I really like. I don't know if I could show you, but I'll try. I have my own bridge going to other property. This goes over to the apartment, but this tree here, I'm not sure what it's called, but you can see that one there. We bought these as literally they were 2-3 feet tall when we got them 7 years ago. Now they're, 25 feet tall or something. Bananas are the best though. Bananas take up no space. Everything you do in your yard, there you can see the yard here a little better. Hey, James, anything that you do in your yard, remember, in 2 months, it's not going to be the same. This is a jungle. The Philippines is all jungle. And get out. Go, guys. Go. It's not jungle now. Go. But this was all jungle at one time. You can see all my animals here. This is Brandy. And that's the mouse over there. And that's Persia, if you could see her, the black one in there. And one of our jacuzzis. That's Penny and Pulley right there. No, you're not coming in. everything changes really fast when it comes to growing stuff here. Literally day to day, the plants grow so fast, it's incredible. I mean, they'll grow 3 feet in a day sometimes. This wreath thing over the archway here going out to the fish pond, she trimmed that a week ago. It was trimmed, the longest yellow plant there was trimmed 4 feet up a week ago. And that's how much it grew in a week. The grass grows 6 inches every other day, so 3 inches a day. And we have a lawnmower, a real lawnmower. Actually, the lawnmower fell apart from using it so much, so my welder made a new one, and now the motor doesn't run. So we got to buy a new one. But point being that building a house, you really have to, don't just think about the house. You have to think about everything around you as well. Because remember, this is the jungle, guys. We live in the jungle if you are in the Philippines. And it's great. It's really nice. Now, something else. Okay, I'm going to backtrack for a few days here. The big thing on the internet around here that I've seen is about the 2 Americans that got killed in the Philippines. Stupid. Who cares? You're that fucking stupid, you're going to get hurt. Hey, you get what you get, man. You know, two Americans get killed in the Philippines, and 1,000 get killed in the San Francisco Bay Area in less time. There's 7,000 islands in the Philippines, but 2 Americans get killed here that were fuck ups anyway. And what happens? It's on the news. Give me a break. You stupid people. You know, the Americans, they come here and they immediately go to places like Dumaguete or Boracay and hook up with all the stupid Americans that don't know shit. Now, if you haven't been here at least 5 or 6 years, you don't know crap about living in the Philippines. Because when I was here 1 year, I had opinions. When I was here 3 years, my opinions had changed. When I was here 5 years, they changed more. I learned more about living here. Now, after the 8 years, oh my God, it's so different than when it was. I wish I would know less than I know now. I came here to retire. I am retired. I still run a business. But home-wise, I am retired. My wife takes care of me. She takes care of the bills, the laundry, going to the store. Matter of fact, she's out doing some stuff at the hardware store right now. She cooks, cleans, takes care of the dogs, takes care of me, and never complains. Never complains. Ever, ever. She's one of the best people, not just best wife. She's one of the best people I've ever in my entire life known. And you guys that are coming over to the Philippines and looking for a wife or a permanent partner, you hope you find one like me, honestly. I have a 24-year-old daughter I put through college. Her also, she is one of the best human beings, the best people that I've ever met in my entire life. She grew up with her mom, a single mom, and I met him 8 years ago, and we got married, and that's my daughter. I feel more about her than I feel for my real son, who I haven't talked to in, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. He's just lost in space somewhere. Maybe someday he'll grow up. He's 46, I think. Maybe someday he'll grow up. Maybe his sons and his daughters will grow up as well. As far as I could tell, they're all lost. It's too bad, because I would love to have one of my grandsons or my granddaughters come over here to the Philippines and live over here for a few years. They would love it. It'd be a good eye-opening thing for them. Do I think it'll ever happen? Nah, never happen. They're as fucked up as their dad is, which is a shame, man. I won't say much more about their mom because I don't think she's any better. But I don't know. Maybe he's changed. Maybe he's not like he was. I don't care. I'm talking too much about him. Anyway, guys, if you come to the Philippines, single male, okay? Yeah, I've never been to a bar. One time I've been to a bar that had bar girls. Once. No interest. Didn't want to do that. Wasn't me. My wife I found in the market. I think I fell in love with her the day I met her. Not sure. I didn't want to be with anybody else after I met her. She was working in a market. She was making handbags out of straws. Really cool, actually. And I don't know. She's just, her and me just work. We've worked ever since. And life here is nice. We have a bunch of dogs, 12, which somebody knocks on the door, comes through a gate, barks too loud in the yard, you'll hear them all. This is Walter right here. Walter has got a skin condition. He's got mites from where he was born, and we're working on getting rid of him. Maybe. He's not hurt, doesn't die. He's not in any pain. He doesn't itch much. He gets a pill, and he gets aloe vera and vitamin E on his skin every day. He's doing okay. Guys, hey, sub the channel. Give a thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. Somebody has to buy me a coffee. Sooner or later, somebody will buy me a $1 coffee, just so I can see if the app works. I'm going to do some other stuff on this channel soon. I'm going to go into doing a little bit of hunting videos as soon as I get my gun set up for it, so I can put a phone on my gun and let you guys watch what I do. I don't hunt every day, and I don't shoot every day. Oh, I shoot every day, but I just shoot the doves. We have lots of them on the property, and we feed them either to the cats or the snakes. They both like them, and the dogs. My wife cooks them up and gives them to the dogs as well. So, all right. Well, I've been on 20 minutes. I hope you like this videos that I make about building houses. If you have any questions about building houses, guys, let me know. I can answer just about any questions about building here. And I don't want to say I know everything, but I do know a lot more than any of the fucking newbies that have been here for 2 or 3 years. I've built 2 houses here already. This is my second. Actually, I built 3 because I got the apartment too. I built that as well. And I know how to do it cheap. I know how to do it nice. I know more than most of them. More than most of you guys. I love these guys that are building a house, staying in an apartment, and they don't get it. Build a room. Move on to your fucking house. Build a room, build a bathroom, build a kitchen. Move in. It don't have to be the permanent stuff. It could be just temporary, so you're on your property watching what's going on. Don't like them there one day? Tell them I'll take a day off. They'll live. It's not a big deal, man. So watch the videos. I got a lot of house building stuff. You know, about doing wells. I have 3 wells on my property. I wish I had a 4th one, and I may put another one in soon. The more wells you have, the more water you have, the more shit you can do. Water is very important here in the Philippines. Very important, guys. All right, I'm going. I hope you enjoy the videos. Let me know. Leave a comment. I see 6 of you still watching, but I've kind of run out of shit to say, and I hate wasting my time and wasting yours. Guys, buy me a coffee. Give me a thumbs up. Sub the channel. Talk to you later. I will be back on in 2 hours.